What's going on, guys? This is Undead Prophet. So as you can see, we're actually doing an unboxing video. I know, something a little bit different here. So what I got in today is the Primary Arms 5x Prism, the Gen 3 SLX. So shout out to the guys at Optics Planet for sending this out to the channel for T&E and review. So we're just going to go through a quick look at what's inside the box. It's nothing really that I really want to talk about when it comes to the packaging. I mean, it's quality packaging. You got nice foam in here. The optic was obviously sitting inside here. I have it currently mounted to a gun. You got your owner's manual and your reticle instructions, which tells you how the reticle works, how to zero it. It displays what your reticle looks like. I'll annotate a photo on the video so you can kind of see what the reticle looks like, and it just explains how it works. And then you have your regular owner's manual with a nice little cleaning cloth that they slipped in there for you. It's always nice to have those on hand. And then two things that I do want to highlight when it comes to the packaging and what they included here. One, they include a little bit of Vibratite. So I'm not going to say that this is the new technology that people are using now when it comes to mounting their screws versus Loctite, because since I've been shooting, a lot of people have been saying, use glue Loctite, but a lot of people have actually switched over to this Vibratite stuff just because it seems to absorb vibrations a little bit better. I believe that's what it's designed for. Don't quote me on it because I'm still learning about Vibratite and why people are moving from Loctite to Vibratite. But the other thing I really wanted to highlight was this tool that they actually include. It's a little T-handle slot like this. And this, which I'll show you once I actually pull the optic over, is for you to be able to take it on and off, right? So I currently have it mounted on my 12.5. I'm still testing to see what I want to actually put it on because of how the reticle system works. But the point is that these two screws right here, that's what this T-slot is for. Just like that. And as you can see, turn, and you're done. I really like this tool because when I have this actually mounted, zero, did all my proper stuff, and I put my witness marks, I can actually probably slip a paracord, wrap it around here, or like slip knot it somehow, basically make it secure. And I can actually probably put this into my plate carrier as an emergency tool in the event that I need to rip this optic off of this gun, especially like in the middle of like shooting or something like that. Like how you guys see us doing our bounding drills, and what have you. The other thing that I definitely do want to highlight on this optic is this top mount. So as you can see, this mount is a little different than what you normally would see. Normally what this would come with is a Picatinny mount. This is actually a third-party mount by a guy on Instagram called Red Arrow Concepts. I'll link his information down below. Shout out to also Loxalo Firearms Reviews. He actually reached out to the gentleman for me to get this mount specifically. And what this is for me to actually mount a 509T and have it a little bit lower bore axis with this optic on top. Because the thing that I did notice when I was kind of messing around with this was I did mount a regular RMR on top of this, and the height over bore was just a little uncomfortable for me. We were kind of almost in a 3-inch height over bore, and it's like, I don't like that. I'm used to kind of a 226, maybe 230, depending on certain mounts, but that's why I went with this third-party mount. And all you do is just unscrew these two screws right there. You just unscrew those, and this slips out. It actually has a slotted section in there, and you just slide this on, just put your screws back in, and you're all good to go. So other than that, as far as the optic itself, I got illumination. As far as I got green, and I have red, which I don't plan on using at all. These are my adjustment turrets, so that's my windage, and this is my elevation turret. I like these because they're capped, and they also have retaining bands on them, so I don't actually lose the screws, the caps. like I've done on 2 or 3 optics. And the cool thing is that they also included these scope caps. Now, some people will argue that scope caps are useless, etc., etc. I just like keeping them on there because it keeps my glass clean. So, but yeah, like I said, this isn't your normal conventional unboxing. I'm not an unboxing person because I'd rather get the optic, test it out, see how it works and stuff. And so far in my testing, I really like this optic for what it does. The reticle is very, very easy to use. And as far as ranging, it's very accurate. Now, what I am testing is, because this reticle is basically built for 16-inch and 14.5 guns, how does the reticle match up long range wise with a shorter barrel such as a 12.5? That's why we also have these on 13.7s, because so far in our testing, we've seen that 13.7 matches up with 14.5 very well. So if 13.7 matches up, then 14.5. If 13.7 matches up a little bit with 14.5, then 13.9 should be just as good. So that's how we're kind of doing the testing for these. But like I said, this is one of the first of hopefully many unboxings that Undead Prophet will be doing. So stay tuned to the channel for more data reports about this optic and how this system is basically treating me. But till then, take care.